Remember the Viagra ads where the guy has the horns coming out of the back of his head? Well, last night, Pfizer, the company behind Viagra, debuted a new, more gentle spot. Watch.
Ask your doctor.
Oh my, the difference this time, much more low-key, just a bunch of guys singing a song, no women in sight. Where are the girls? I mean, it's Viagra, right? What do our insiders think? Branding expert Rob Frankel of robfrankel.com and Laura Reese is a partner at Reese & Reese. They both are on the money tonight. Rob, what's your reaction to this ad?
Wow. This is really great. Score one for Viagra because they actually managed to spell the product right, but they got just about everything else wrong. This is one of those products that, in spite of horrible marketing, continues to do well. But in terms of a spot, I thought this thing was something from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a parody, but Laura, you said you liked the slogan.
I do. I think it's a great strategy. It's an excellent verbalization of the idea, but it's a horrible execution. I mean, the song, the men, it's just cheesy, cheesy, cheesy.
Laura, I don't understand what you like about it. Why do you like Viva Viagra?
Well, listen, it's poetic, it's subtle, without being cheesy. It's straightforward without, you know, being sleazy. I mean, and that's what the brand needs. It needs a really memorable verbalization of the idea. All powerful brands have this, and for 10 years, Viagra has been successful without having a real message.
You know, I got to tell you something. I got to disagree with Laura on this thing, because what this brand and this tagline suffers from is this horrible malaise that everybody has in this business now of saying something and meaning nothing. Say it really slowly. What does Viva Viagra actually say? Moreover, what does Just Do It say? These are taglines that sound like they say something, but when you listen to them, they don't say anything about the brand.
Everybody knows what Viagra does. They buy it anyway. Why does it matter? Why do they even need advertising?
Well, they need advertising to reinforce the message.
Laura, go ahead.
They need advertising to reinforce the message. Hey, they're a leader. They're coming up on very strong competition from Cialis. Viagra was up only 1%. Cialis has been up 30%. And they have the generic coming in.
That's what they need.
Go ahead, Rob.
That's the problem. Cialis has a brand strategy. They're saying you need lead in your pencil. Anytime over 36 hours, you can use Cialis. What does Viagra say? Drop it and run. They don't have a brand strategy. They just say it can do it. Cialis has a clear, defining message, which is why Cialis is starting to whomp Viagra in the marketplace. They have a brand strategy.
Well, Viagra is a leader, and leaders typically need to promote the category and grow the category. There's plenty of growth, no pun intended, left in this category. Numbers show that only 10% of men are being treated. There's a lot of opportunity. Cialis is a number 2 brand, and they're doing what they should do, is differentiate themselves from the leader, and they have a very unique message, the 36-hour drug. Viva Viagra alone doesn't do it. What they need to add is a tagline to it, something like live life to the fullest. Reinforce what Viva Viagra means. It means you need to live your life to the fullest. They have failed for 10 years with just, Bob Dole on the beach and, all these just horrible things.
Rob, go ahead.
The ad is terrible. The ad is terrible, but they need a verbalization.
Elvis is spinning in his grave right now. The poor thing, they couldn't come up with anything better to say than Viva.
Well, what would you say?
I mean, it's quick.
What would I say? Give me some ideas.
Well, I mean,
the first thing I would say is call me immediately.
Yeah, Rob, go ahead. Give me some ideas.
But the fact of the matter is that the fact is that Cialis has, as you're right, and Laura's right, Viagra has started the market. But the easy thing about leaders is that they're easy to pick off. Cialis has made a brand differentiation right about that too, and it's working. Viagra has to come up with something that is more differentiating and more advantageous than what Cialis offers, something other than what came out of a focus group, which is clearly what happened with this thing. They obviously, instead of coming up with a brand strategy, decided to notch down their basic demographic from 55 and older to maybe 45.
But we do have to leave it there.
They tried to throw... Oh, and they tried to throw in one really pathetic thing about how Viagra is going to make you more faithful to your wife. Love that one.
I don't know. I missed that. But anyway, thanks to both of you for joining us tonight. Yeah.